Hi everyone. For my project, I created a website about autonomous vehicles using Google Sites. I'll walk you through how I built it, how the content is organized, and the tools I use to support my research in visual design. How I created my website. I built the website using Google Sites, which lets you drag and drop text boxes, images, buttons, and embedded content without needing to code, compared to using HTML and CSS. Google Sites is much simpler and more visual, and you don't write code, but you lose some design flexibility. With HTML and CSS, you have full control over layout styles and behavior, while Google Sites is more about using ready made blocks and templates. How it's stored and accessed. My Google site is stored in Google Drive under my Google account, so I can edit it anytime and it's automatically saved. And once published, it's live on the web using a shareable link. I can control who has access by adjusting the site's visibility settings. Graphics and images. Throughout the site, I used graphics like diagrams of self driving car sensors, charts showing market growth, and icons that support the content. Some visuals came from reliable sources I found through Google Image Search using filters for usage rights. I also reused a logo image on each page for consistency. This logo was inserted using the same image file and placement setting across the pages, saving time and keeping the layout uniform. For question A, autonomous vehicles are self-driving cars that use sensors, cameras, and artificial intelligence to navigate without human input. Part B, explain a benefit and or harmful effect of the innovation. I explained how self-driving cars can improve safety by reducing accidents but also lead to jobless and driving industries. Part C, explain the impact on society, economy, or culture. I described how AVs change transportation habits, influence car ownership, and disrupt labor markets like taxi and freight driving. Part D, indicate one field other than computer science and describe the impact. I chose urban planning, showing how cities may redesign streets and reduce the need for parkings as AVs grow. The video explains in how autonomous vehicles work, especially focusing on sensors fusion and real-time decision making. It connects directly to my topic by visually demonstrating the technology I wrote about on other pages. And this chart shows the projected growth of global autonomous vehicles market from 2022 to 2032, measured in billions of US dollars. And this was my survey on attention shifts. And this is a chart from that survey that displays responses from 22 participants and about how they perceive the impact of attention shifts on society. And then this is another graph. Part E, describe how a user interacts with the innovation. I explained how users interact by entering a destination and letting the vehicle drive, and how the innovation uses algorithms and abstractions to process sensor data and make real time decisions. Part F, describe in detail how the innovation's technology incorporates at least one of the big ideas of abstraction, algorithms, programming, and or the internet to accomplish its purpose. I talked about how the image shows how sensor fusion combines data from multiple sources like cameras, radar, LiDAR, and GPS to create a single accurate understanding of the vehicle's environment. This process uses complex algorithms to filter, align, and interpret the data, allowing the vehicle to make informed decisions in real time. On this page, I listed three annotated references from Waymo, the New York Times, and the U.S. Department of Transportation. I'll click on the link to the Waymo tech page, which was especially useful because it explains how their autonomous system functions using real-world tech. Each reference includes a summary and explanation of why it's current, relevant, and authoritative. Overall, this project helped me better understand how autonomous vehicles work and how to present research using web tools. Google Sites made it easy to organize my thoughts into visual pages, and combining survey data, media, and research helped create an informative and interactive experience. Thank you.